ridiculous.
This new
How?
ally you gained was Makoto? Just tell me the truth.
You already know the truth.
Makoto. That's preposterous. If what you say is... Was Makoto also running from the police when you were arrested?
Ask her yourself.
Now that I think about it, she did start talking a lot about the investigation from Summer. Makoto aside, you mentioned one other Did Kaneshiro really say there was someone using the metaverse besides?
Yes.
Those words
Mortal.
could just be taken as you shifting blame to this other person, you know.
It's the truth, mortal. I have no reason to lie to you right now. Or maybe I do. But if I really wanted to, I could throw a moon. And you could ask Vivek how I keep my words about throwing moons.
But why would you fabricate such an elaborate story and then shift the blame elsewhere? There are two possibilities. Either you've simply been trying to confuse me with your lie, or everything you've stated. Have you been telling me the truth from...
You can decide anything
That's the plan.
you want, mortal.
Then again, I am investigating a thief who steals hearts. Very well. No matter how absurd it may seem, I'll reevaluate my stance on believing. In return, speak the whole truth. It's a fair deal.
I am thou. Thou art I. Thou hast acquired a new vow. It shall become with the birth of the judgment persona.
Prosecutor
All right.
Arcana.
We're running out of time. Actually, I should rephrase that. They targeted your group first, didn't they? The identity of your opponent. We have no pictures. Even their names and identities. If what you told me is true, then this nav thing you've mentioned wouldn't have worked in this case. How did you target them? Tell me everything.
Oh, the MedJed case. That was a what we did was something completely unrelated. Mortal. What we did was did you hear about the great moon crashing on Vivek City? That was me. I was just throwing moons at Vivek City, hoping I'd catch them. Like a giant fly swatter.
Hey, check the ingredient. Hey, what's up? Huh? It's not right? That was the one the staff recommended to me, though. It'll do, but okay. This might take a while. Lock up for me if I don't...
Got it, mortal.
I owe you one.
And that concludes the latest. This case is said to be a... We don't know their method. This dangerous... I see. You're absolutely...
I wonder what's going on. Didn't this happen a little? Who was it again?
Madarame.
They punished those awful people, didn't they? The Phantom Thieves aren't at fault then.
That may be.
Don't you think so too, dearie? The Phantom Thieves.
Of course they're not mortal.
See, even he says that they're doing good. Oh my, look at the time.
Ah, you're right. Thanks for the drip.
No problem.
Yes. I've received the report, but to think the Phantom Thieves would honestly attempt an absurd idea like social... You're absolutely right. I'm not pleased about the general public's support of them either. There's also the danger of the metaverse being exposed with their continued action. Actually, there is one countermeasure he brought in that seems... It involves having the Phantom Thieves destroy themselves without... set things up so that those mental shutdown occurrences... Ah, I thought as much. I had a feeling that it was too brutal for it to be his own idea. Still, I think you'd go through such elaborate detail to... Their actions must be that much of an eyesore for you. I sympathize with what... Well then, I'll clean this up quickly. Yes, a grand undertaking like social reform is beyond a group such as the Phantom. Only a select few are worthy of changing the world. And who better than the few...
What little meteor do you do? I'm gonna go talk to a couple of people then.
Hey, it's me.
Watching the store.
Gotcha. We're gonna come over right now about the, you-know-what. What's up? We're here to hang out.
That's not why we're here. Why am...
You're one of us now, so of course you gotta help us. We're in trouble if you don't...
I don't need to study. Unlike you, I'm not a complete and utter idiot.
I'll hold you to that. Want to see who gets the higher test scores?
Let's leave those... I couldn't ask the last time I was here, but what is this place? The storekeeper doesn't seem to be a...
It's where this guy lives. He's got complicated circumstances. We can tell her about it, right?
That's...
On Yusuke and me are pretty much the same too. I mean, it's not as bad as this guy's though. It's just something we can't ever put up with. That's why...
Hey, don't forget me.
I know. By the way, Makoto, ain't there someone you can't forgive either? Like, a heart you want to...
Secret say?
Someone like that.
That aside, do you have any...
Not really.
It's fine if I leave.
No,
I think it's a fear of open spaces. You don't hear it that often.
Even if we study English, it's not like I'm gonna use it in the future.
When it comes to you, your Japanese is...
Shut up!
Explain the writer's feelings? What
Oh, it's impossible. I can't memorize all these...
Why don't we take a break?
And that was the follow-up report on the...
This, considering how a calling card was scattered about, the question is what the Phantom Thief, if they tampered with the suspect's heart, it cast...
So then by tampering with hearts, the Phantom Thieves are fabricating
We can't deny... There's no doubt that the... However, if this is done by sidestepping the law, their way of thinking is...
So in a way, they're...
Yes. They're no different than the criminals they target. This cannot
They're
be overlooked.
Daedra and they're Aedra. And you are... And then... There are those like you, Traitoro, Mikasholus.
I see.
Oh, I see. My ass.
Just let them say whatever they want.
Excuse me.
More people are starting to understand.
When I'm walking around in town, and
And
the
I'll
forums
see
can
you
pull
all
a hype.
in
Do you think we made it big time?
the next video, mortals.